Art Studios. It's the Bob and Tom Show. Hold it down. We don't have time for fun. We've got a show to do.
No room for levity.
I was happy that you were back.
Shut up briefly. Hi, Tom.
Chick.
Hello, Josh.
Hey, Chickie.
Oh, hey, Christy. Hi, Ace. How's it going, buddy?
Good, man.
Notice you're wearing the shorts today. Very nice.
You got the shorts on, do you?
Dig those legs, man. Wow. He's very modest. He's got amazing legs.
Josh is wearing shorts today.
Thanks, Christy.
I didn't notice that either.
You didn't?
Why would I?
Oh, it's hard not to notice these gams.
Tom doesn't see much of anything before the show starts. He has his dealer's cap on, so he doesn't really like to look up, or he just dispenses insults, and then here we go.
I have my lady tennis hat on, the visor.
The Steve Spurrier visor.
Yeah, because the lighting in here is a little bit rough early in the morning. Check local listings, but
for lighting.
Yep.
All right.
Yeah, office lighting can be very rough.
It can.
Wherever you are, whatever you do, I think these light bulbs are somehow infusing us with some kind. The light bulbs will make them all obey the future dystopia that I will rule. Oh, sorry, I'm off track already. We have a lot to get to today. Chick McGee back from a brief illness. Hope you're feeling better.
Yes, I have to speak clearly when I'm in this room. I think my long hair was making me sick, so I got a haircut, and that made me better.
Oh, well, that's nice.
All right. Cool.
That's what I meant to say.
Okay, well, good. I'm glad.
But Mr. and Mrs. Arnold attacked me when I evidently misspoke.
We lovingly teased because we're happy to see you.
I don't know about that. I'm not sure about that.
Strong show on Friday.
Best show of the season is what I heard.
That would have been Thursday.
Dude, let the negotiations begin. You'll never see me again.
Now we have a lot.
Trust me on that one.
A lot of interesting things going on in the world of sports, in the world of news. Today, fascinating news. We have dogs, cats, pandas.
Living together.
The Mankini is in the news. A bunch of Game of Thrones news.
It's Zoo Lovers Day today, so it's apropos that we would have pandas and all kinds
Did you see the picture of the gigantic snake they found in the Everglades?
That was a doozy.
And the way they found it.
Oh, I didn't hear about that. I just saw the photo.
It's a lady snake.
Yep.
And it had lots of baby snakes inside.
Yep.
They found it, and this is an invasive species of snakes, snake that a bunch of dorks have been letting their snakes go in the Everglades. So now we have
Josh, a former snake owner.
Well,
dork, yeah.
Now we have a bunch of snakes that are going to upset the entire ecosystem. They took a male snake, and they put like a radio thing on it.
Hey, good one. It's Mr. Snake here.
Hey, Mr. Snake, we got weather on the 10s.
All you snakes had out to eat.
So they were able to track it. So the male snake goes out and finds the lady snake, and then they go get the lady snake, you see.
Jeez.
Yep.
Yeah, it was
Amazing.
huge. Wasn't like 6 men holding it?
Yeah, 4.
Oh, okay.
Close.
Yeah.
Close, yeah.
It's
140
it's
pounds.
big and it's super creepy.
I bet the 4 men would have said, we need 2 more guys.
17 feet in length, the largest female ever captured in the Everglades.
I was reading a thing about
73 developing eggs.
some mailman in Key West was walking down the street doing his work, and a giant snake dropped from a tree. Apparently, one of these invasive species. It says, what does it say? Rain, snow, sleet. It doesn't say anything about anacondas or
No,
whatever.
it doesn't. Well, pythons, but.
But the best story involving the wild today involves a parent poacher. See about that one?
That was everywhere.
You mean they capture the snakes and boil it?
No. This was in South Africa.
sauce?
In South Africa, some dude decided
Rhino poacher.
he was going to poach a rhino. Because there are these people that think the rhino horn is, an aphrodisiac.
Makes them vital. Yes.
Sadly, we can't teach them about contemporary medicine, but that's another story.
You know how you sex a snake?
How?
Like a girl snake, talks higher than the boy snake. Oh, I'm a pretty snake. I'm going sharp. Look at my bow.
I bet she doesn't carry an alligator or a snakeskin purse.
It's a people skin bag. Yeah.
Well, they won't be able to make a people skin bag out of the poacher.
Well, they could.
Wait, is this guy dead?
No, the Lions ate him, Christy.
Oh,
That's right.
All they found was a quote. This is my favorite line: fresh skull and a pair of pants.
If those
delicious karma.
If those nature
snakes
shows
don't want to eat khakis.
If any of those nature shows are to be believed, no one enjoys a good meal like a lion. You know, they just lay back.
You're right. And a lion will lick your skin off. You know that?
no kidding.
Their tongues are so rough, they just lick you so much your skin.
We don't really need to go into this.
Slough soft.
That was kind of a teaser for the upcoming.
They've got
There's a great new
nature show on Netflix.
Yes,
yeah, it's
Our
amazing.
Planet. It's unbelievable.
Even the slide that tempts you to watch it is amazing.
Yeah.
There's this little green frog.
You know who's not going to be watching that?
You?
No. The guy that got eaten by the lion.
He should have watched it.
He's not going to watch anything.
He's getting the inside scoop, if you will.
And I got sucked into that documentary. It was beautiful.
He won't be watching Game of Thrones either. A lot of Game of Thrones news
Well, that's
today.
because April 20th is the big day.
Yeah, what's his face
Final season.
hosted Saturday Night Live.
Yeah. Are you watching Game of Thrones?
No. He told me he was on Game of Thrones. That's how I knew.
Anybody in this room Game of Thrones? There you go. Okay, thank you, Ace. We'll get an update then from Ace. There's a Game of Thrones themed restaurant thing happening out there.
Yep.
And a lot of other good stuff. But first, in the world of sports, Chip
well,
McGee.
we had the women's national college basketball game last night, gearing up for the men's tonight. The Baylor Lady Bears, and that's how you say it at Baylor, fought off adversity and captured the first NCAA women's basketball championship in 7 years. Notre Dame had a chance to win back-to-back championships last night, but Baylor wins, coughing up a 17-point lead, though. That's how it sounded like. Lost star forward Lauren Cox in an 82-81 victory over Notre Dame. This championship for Baylor last night in Tampa. And tonight, Virginia, 1.5-point favorite against Texas Tech.
Now we have to do the Chick McGee OrangeInsoles.com sports desk pick for tonight's game.
Yeah, there's no problem with that. I've got her all set.
Okay, what's coming up then?
And Saturday night when Virginia fouled the guy from Auburn, you just got the feeling that was a real foul because he fouled him and then he shot his hand straight up in the air like he's really guilty, one of those deals. And he thought, okay. And then
if you were watching
Kyle Guy, three free throws and won it, baby.
Lack of a double dribble call, somewhat controversial.
Did you see the Auburn campus? They were toilet papering the majestic old oak tree as if they'd won the national championship.
Oh.
And then someone had to go, or got into the finals. We lost.
And the guy that dumped the beer in his head thinking they'd won.
Hold the toilet paper.
Whoops.
Hold the toilet paper. And then we had, you never know with the wrestling. You never know what's fake or what's real.
Yeah.
But during a reverential speech, someone was attacked last night or over the weekend during
a guy was being
speech.
Inducted into the Hall of Fame and got attacked by some psycho.
Yeah.
A fan? Or
in
an unfan, if you will?
Was it a Bob Marley wig or something? He had the dreadlocks on. It was a wild video.
Chick raises a good point, but apparently this guy, from my reading, is a legit nut job,
right?
As opposed to a WWE stunt to make this get even more press.
If it had been a stunt, it would have been Rob Gronkowski or somebody under the wig or something like that.
Yeah. So this guy apparently is the guy that attacked.
Bret the Hitman Hart.
Man, who attacks the Hitman?
I know, right?
During the Hall of Fame, I mean.
He's just standing there
have
giving a
some
speech.
Dignity. Although I wish someone would attack Janet Jackson during her Rock and Roll Hall of Fame induction. That didn't belong there.
Escapade.
Hi, thank you. Thank you for proving my point. This is the Bob and Tom Show. Welcome back. Thanks for joining us. We are in the Napa Auto Parts Studios. Glad to be here. Chicks across the way enjoying some chips, apparently.
Oh, come on.
A lot of class. All of it third. But,
It's the last hour. Anything can happen day, baby.
Okay, there's Ace.
All bets are off last hour, Ace.
It was so nice Friday.
Oh, whoa.
That was a hot show, that wasn't it?
What you don't see is Ace when he said that, he drums his fingers. Like it's some big punchline. It was so nice Friday.
I thought it was quite clever. You weren't here Friday, or you wouldn't have heard that. There's Josh, there's
That's
Christy,
right.
I'm Tom. Welcome back to the Bob and Tom
I
program.
listened to another show.
Here in the
Really?
Napa Auto Parts Studios. Maybe they're taking audition tapes, so I'll help you. We have
I think my
a
name
lot to
speaks
get
for
to. We got a
itself.
request coming up here in a matter of moments.
Involved.
But first, Christy Lee, what else is going on over there?
2 Arkansas men arrested.
Arkansas men arrested.
You know what?
I couldn't hear.
Started out 4 hours ago. I almost hit you. Now,
You feeling froggy?
Jump! Jump! Jump!
2 Arkansas men were arrested after allegedly shooting each other while taking turns wearing a bulletproof vest.
Here, here.
50-year-old Charles Ferris and 36-year-old Christopher Hicks were drinking when Ferris told Hicks to shoot him with a .22 caliber rifle while he wore the vest.
Like hell I won't.
Hicks then put on the vest and Ferris unloaded the clip into his back, causing bruises but no serious injuries.
What if he had shot him right in the face?
Oop! I didn't know he wanted it in the
Fail. Fail.
Wow.
Man.
Now remember the thing last year where the guy did it? He said he held up the phone book.
Yeah.
Said shoot me.
He's no longer with us.
And killed him. Yeah.
Doesn't that work though in some cases?
No, and don't try it.
If you really want to try
think
that,
at 22
go to set up a
probably.
proper firing range and perhaps put it in front of, I don't know, something else besides your buddy.
Yes.
This is the grown-up, stupid version of when you're in Little League and remember this and your buddy comes up, you got your cup on?
Oh, the old
Yeah,
cup check.
go ahead, kick me in the crotch. Go ahead. Whack. Of course
You guys would do that?
Oh, of course. You felt like Superman with that thing on.
Really?
Yeah. No, we found out that most NFL players, if almost none of them actually wear an athletic supporter. Oh, with a cup in it.
I'd say less than 5%.
Yeah. So, in any event, yeah, a very bad idea.
Very bad
with
idea.
the bulletproof.
A 40-year-old Oregon man has been arrested for allegedly staging an elaborate home invasion to cover up his theft of his daughter's Girl Scout cookie sales cash.
Oh, Jussie Smollett had it again, huh?
The Forest Grove Police Department responded to a 911 call for a possible breaking and entering and assault. Officers arrived at the alleged scene of the crime and found 40-year-old Brian Couture.
Oh, he's very chic. Yeah.
I'm always dressed impeccably. Yeah.
After a thorough search of the area turned up no sign of a suspect, police continued to interrogate Couture. He finally admitted staging the incident to cover up his theft of funds that police
I did it,
believe
all right.
came from the sale of Girl Scout
Oh,
cookies.
so he took the money, not the
Yes,
cookie.
that's what I said. The
bag.
sales cash. Brian Couture is the father of one of the Girl Scouts, and approximately $740 of the cookie sales were unaccounted for.
Jeez.
What a scumbag.
Hope he
Steals
gets
from their kid.
do-si-dos off to jail.
Yes.
For the regulatory sodomy.
Teach her a lesson. Keep that money under lock and key.
Once again,
We have a request.
what?
Christy, you had a story about the airlines and the number one.
Yeah, Delta's the number one airline according to research that was done.
By Delta.
No, it wasn't done by Delta.
That's nice, though. Then we had the crazy story about the guy
Last
who.
year it was Alaska Airlines, so see?
We did the nutty story about the guy that did a ride along on one of those
Fighter jets.
Fighter jets, and the thing takes off, and somehow the ejection seat goes. The guy's okay.
Yes.
But God, that must have been the thrill of a lifetime. After the
I don't-
fact,
After the fact, yeah.
he's got to be telling all his buddies.
Hell yeah,
Yeah.
but during he was probably not excited.
How long does it take for the pilot knows?
Oh, I think you hear
He's
it.
just still talking for 20 minutes. If you look to your left, you can see Lake Mead.
No, I think you're going to know when your passenger's been ejected. I think you're going to hear it.
I guess. I don't know.
Of course, yes.
But he's got his own bubble, right? Back there.
Yeah, you would hear it, feel
You
it,
hear
everything.
Yeah, exactly.
Little
There's
light-
got to be a light that
little
comes
light
on.
pops on.
Yeah.
A passenger lost. In any event, the guy lived. He's okay. Yikes!
Speaking of drinks,
Yes.
an Oklahoma woman was arrested for DUI and was found with a margarita in her cup holder. According to Tulsa police, officers conducting a traffic stop when they saw the woman with flat tires driving on her rims. They quickly caught up with and pulled over Miss Amy Dillon.
Salted rims.
When asked how much she had to drink,
Yes. Very
Dylan?
good.
who reportedly had difficulty standing upright, responded she'd had 2 tequila shots. But police say they found a full margarita inside her cup holder. She Dylan blew a
margarita.
She blew a .21 at the jail. Was arrested on charges of DUI, operating a vehicle with defective tires, transporting an open container, and no driver's license in possession while driving. Wow.
Well, the good news is she was able to balance a margarita in her cup holder.
Yeah.
There's that. She's got that going.
Man.
Yikes! Yeah, be careful. There are people out there.
God.
How fast
I
can you
think-
go with your tires all shredding and the rims?
Not very.
Man, yeah.
They say she could be charged with a hit and run if they figure out what she hit to cause her tires to go flat. If it's around here, it would just be a pothole.
I can tell you. Yeah, I was at the car dealer the other day. There's a little festival of people getting new tires.
Well, if you notice, everywhere I go anymore, there's a new tire store being put up on the corner.
I know why.
I'm thinking about opening one, yeah.
I know. New Hampshire police are saying they pulled over a woman. She didn't have a margarita in her cup holder, but she did have a baby goat in her lap.
Who doesn't?
According to Marlboro police, they pulled the driver over on April Fool's Day when they saw her using her cell phone. So there's one of the states to New Hampshire. You can't use your cell phone, Tom. You were asking 3
I was on
hours
the phone.
earlier.
I was Godwin and I were working on something actually, and we were on the phone. All of a sudden, he goes, "Wait a minute, can I be on the telephone in this state?"
Okay, first of all, Godwin has a brand new car. He could be talking on his phone through his car.
He's
got to
have the Bluetooth. He has to.
He's got to have that.
He shouldn't be doing anything but driving at any time.
Well, that's true too, but he has to have.
I was on the phone with him the time he hit that giant chuckle and had the flat tire. Had to go to the urban strip club and wait for the AAA.
There is no way he doesn't have
At this
phone
point,
in his
what
car.
can you two be talking about?
We're working on something.
Hi, what are you doing?
Maybe it's a surprise.
I don't know. What are you doing?
So I'm
in addition to having a goat in her lap, the 60-year-old woman was also driving without a valid driver's license.
Come on, a goat in the lap?
Yeah. Pizza. Never
Worth
mind.
two in the bush.
That is true,
Darn right.
I
you read my
apologize.
mind.
I was not listening. Where was the goat?
On her lap.
No, but I mean, in what state were they in?
They were in New Hampshire.
Okay, I'm sorry. I'm trying to find this interesting story here about a sheep. Since we're going down this, did she say it was her emotional support goat?
I didn't say that. I don't know what
said
her
it was her kid.
explanation was. Oh, nice.
Just a kid.
I'm looking for a.
Kid.
I'm looking for a troll road. She's
I see. It's a Billy Goat's gruff.
Billy Goat's gruff joke.
go grabbing the troll and the bread. Yeah.
Okay, Christy.
What?
Did I give you this story about the sheep tied to the tree in Brooklyn?
No.
Okay, you have a pencil.
I heard a tree grows.
I have a pen. Why?
Write this down. When I get to this line, I'll have you write this down. Police in New York said a sheep found tied to a tree in Brooklyn is the latest in a string of incidents involving farm animals in the great city of New York. The sheep's origins and how it came to be tied to the tree are not clear. Police said the animal appeared to be healthy, but was in need of a shearing. The sheep rescue came after a string of incidents recently in which, for example, a calf was found loose on the Major Deegan Expressway, a goat was found wandering in the Bronx, and finally a lamb does not lie down on Broadway. A lamb was found, this is where you need your pen.
Yeah.
GOW ANUS Expressway in Brooklyn.
Gowanus?
It's Gowanus.
I don't know. I would
Okay.
pronounce it that way. I wouldn't pronounce it Goanus like you would.
Well, the Gowanus Expressway.
See?
They also found a charging bull in Bowling Green in the financial district. It really wasn't causing any trouble, though. It was just sort of
Really?
standing there. Chick?
Anyway, farm animals. Sheep tied to a tree in Brooklyn. By the way, the sheep was fine. Currently, he's in mint condition.
Oh,
Little mint jelly.
A little leg of lamb joke.
Yes.
You falling asleep over there?
He turned his mic off and everything. He's done.
Troll road.
Jelly.
It's a troll road, you see.
Yeah. Billy Goat Gruff.
British officials are saying mobile phones and drugs were smuggled into Dorset prison
Drugs were snuggled into Dorset.
inside dead rats.
It's all rats.
Ew.
Yeah, last week officials said staff found the rats inside the perimeter fence of the prison after authorities noticed stitching on the bodies.
And that one of the rats was ringing.
They opened up the rodents to find 5 mobile phones, chargers, 3 SIM cards, cigarette papers, marijuana, and other drugs.
That's a big rat.
Well, there were more than one.
Oh.
Better that than the old prison pocket.
That would be
Purse. Prison purse.
That would be the rectum.
That's what I get for turning my mic back on.
So what was in the rats besides drugs? Phones?
Phones, phone chargers, cigarette papers.
Because if you have a phone, you need a charger.
Yeah, well, that's the. And
Yeah.
remember back in the day when the chargers were huge? Mm-hmm. And they, wow. The phone was easy, the easy part.
Yeah.
You have one of those wireless chargers? You just lay it on a pad and it charges?
No.
Yes,
do
I
you
do.
have one of
Good.
those?
Sure.
Yeah, they're awful.
Pretty cool, yeah.
They're awful.
They're awful. Yeah,
You have to-
too convenient, too easy.
No, you have to land it just right, and if you don't,
Just so.
yeah, you gotta.
None of this is true.
It's like a
None of this is
It's
true.
like a Ouija board. You stick it on there. And you gotta goose,
Nope.
goose it a little left.
Same way
goose
with
it a
the one in
little
my
right.
car. You just put it in the slot and it charges. You don't have to just adjust it just so.
Yeah, you do.
You Luddite.
I'm telling you, you put it on there. And you gotta get it just in the right place.
What the hell? When nothing's on radio. Nothing's on radio anymore. They took off my story on
Don't you
radio.
kind of hope Tom does become one of those
Become!
mumbling 95-year-olds walking around the grocery store?
I remember when Chick was alive.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
No,
That's
that's
right.
not funny.
No. You look at any actuary table. Sons of bitches, we kids watch West Side Story. They don't have gang members that press slacks anymore.
he would have wanted it this way. You just don't put any ice in there for me. That's what he taught me.
Yes, have a drink for me. Just right out of the bottle. It's the way I do it.
Yeah, there you go. Well, I got to rush off and looking at my watch. Time for me to go piss in his grave.
I'm not laughing at any of this. This is
Well,
not funny.
Neither is anyone else. Josh and I are having a little party over here. I'm just thinking.
Sad.
You're going to party when I die.
No, we're not.
Well, not in a like we're ding dong the chick is dead way. It'll be more of a
Celebration
He
of
would
life.
want us to be enjoying ourselves.
No, I don't. I want a lot of crying, a lot of mourning.
Inconsolable,
Don't you have
sobbing.
Don't you have a tattoo on your neck that says, whatever the hell you do, revive me?
A lot of wailing.
Your funeral is going to be everything that you hate. It'll be, chick, and now just sing at Chick's funeral, Mr. Sean Morey.
Because Sean Morey probably will outlive all of us.
Yeah.
We're gonna come back
And
with.
he's gonna play
We're
the
gonna come
banjo.
back with the man song and ghost chickens.
And chicken,
A two for Monday when we come back.
Ghost chicken in the sky. Blink, 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 blink.
Okay, thank you very much. We're coming right back. This is the Bob and Tom Show.